Meanwhile, at Barrett Manor, the Baron's grieving widow was beginning to struggle with her performance. "I swear, if one more person visits us empty-handed and fills my ears with their memories of Desmond, I shall lose my mind." Katrina sighed as yet another carriage departed from their estate. "Only a few have come with money and gifts to console me. If only I could turn away those who bring nothing. Close the door, James." Katrina's feet ached from standing too long, exchanging empty pleasantries with mourners. Her face hurt from forcing a pleasant expression, and her eyes were shadowed with fatigue from the countless false tears she had shed. "This is only the beginning, Baroness. Many more will come, pretending to have cared for the Baron. Shall I send for more comfortable shoes? Or perhaps turn away visitors entirely, telling them you are too deep in mourning to receive guests?" James suggested. "At this point, all I desire is something strong to drink. I am praying that one of our visitors today proves profitable." Katrina exhaled sharply. "Why did Desmond have to die so suddenly before I could put everything in order? Another week would have suited me far better." The plan had been to slowly poison Desmond, but Edgar had ruined everything. Now Katrina was forced to adjust her schemes. "At the very least, everything here belongs to Kate and me now. I just need to settle Desmond's debts without touching my own funds." James's interest was piqued. Her own money? As far as James or anyone else knew, Katrina had come to Desmond with neither fortune nor distinguished lineage. The Baroness had no business ventures of her own, as she had chosen the life of a pampered wife, content to let Desmond find ways to secure their income. The only way she could have money is if she hid it away before seducing the Baron, or if she had been secretly siphoning funds from him all along. Perhaps both, James mused. "Bring me something to drink," Katrina ordered the butler, sinking into a chair in the dining room, already plotting her next steps. "Once we sell off some of Desmond's possessions, we shall be in a good position to pay off his debts." Katrina's gaze roamed across the dining room, taking in every polished surface and gilded frame. A slow smile curved her lips. "A poor little girl, and yet look at what she has achieved," she murmured to herself. "If only my younger self could see this moment. Patience, my dear, patience." She savoured the words as she repeated them softly. "Baroness, Baroness, Baroness." From a beggar on the streets to a girl in the red light district, and now the sole owner of the estate that had once belonged to Baron Desmond Barrett. This was her grandest deception yet. "If only other men had been as easy to manipulate as poor Desmond," she mused, a grin widening. "How much more could I have claimed if I had found more men like him in my youth? Lonely men, desperate for affection, eager to be ensnared." If only Kate would listen to her, Katrina could mold her into something far greater than a duchess. She could be a princess or even a queen. Her moment of satisfaction was cut short by a sharp knock at the front door. "James, someone else is here. See to it at once." She waited. Silence. Her irritation flared. "Is no one going to answer the door?" The chair screeched against the floor as she pushed it back. "The first order of business will be hiring an entirely new set of servants. Why must I suffer the indignity of answering my own door?" She pressed her fingers to her eyes, forcing the tears to come. One more performance, she thought, preparing herself once again to play the grieving widow. "Good morning," she greeted automatically, but the moment she saw who stood before her, her breath hitched.
Hey, I'm Alessandra. If you're wondering what happens next, download the Pocket FM app now and listen to the exciting episodes of The Duke's Masked Bride.